If you very much enjoy the quality content on this channel, please be sure to give the videos a like and subscribe and turn on the frickin' notification bell. And be sure to stay one of these guys. Enjoy. Hello guys, it's LittleSahAnswers here, and welcome back to another video. Now, I don't really make videos like these, but I felt like I should try something different with my channel to step in this direction, otherwise known as a question and answers video. Now, this video may be a little late because looking at the timestamp that I sent out the tweet that I would do a video like this, it's a little late. But I feel like it should be a little understandable because there was only so much time to get a certain amount of questions out and sent to me, obviously. That, and also finding people who were willing to ask me questions that they felt they were curious enough to ask me. So, in this video, I'm going to be answering a crazy amount of cancerous questions, so if you are, prone to being bored of these kinds of videos, I wouldn't suggest sticking around. So, you can go ahead and hit the dislike button, and, pretty much, this channel can crash and burn, who knows. I'm kidding, obviously. I'm fricking around with you. Anyways, I don't have a whole lot of questions, so kind of expect this video to be a little bit short. Anyways, jumping right into it, on to the first question. The first question is from a friend of mine, Ethan, on Skype, which says, what made you want to start doing YouTube? Now, I feel like I answered this question in another video where I mentioned that Chris Igor was the one who inspired me to create a channel where I can make videos and commentate on things, like, mainly just gameplay videos in general. Well, only because that's what he was used to doing, so I'm like, why not try the stuff that my cousin does and see how it turns out? And then I started, saying, hey, after 6 years, I feel like I should try something a little different. But, yeah, my cousin was the one who, number one, inspired me to try out YouTube and want to give it a shot, because he's the only person that I'm actually related to who actually has a YouTube channel. Just feel like that was worth mentioning again. Anyways, on to the second frickin' question of this frickin' video. Number 2 is also from my friend Ethan on Skype. What's your favorite video game besides Wind Waker or Zelda games? I'd have to say the Monkey Ball series. Unobstructed, just the Monkey Ball series, just wild spawning salmon up a frickin' river. The Monkey Ball series. Why do you ask? Well, you obviously see them being spammed in gameplay that I commentate over in all my other videos, and also in this video, you're seeing it right now. But yes, the Monkey Ball series, hands down. I'm sorry, I'm not changing my opinion. I love it. Yes, it causes me to frickin' rage quit sometimes and throw pillars across the room, especially on the frickin' expert stages. My god, can you be a little more unforgiving at all? Anyways, third question. Who is your biggest idol or inspiration? Who's also from my friend Ethan on Skype. Yes, he sent me 3 questions. I'd have to say my biggest idol or inspiration would have to be Markiplier. Yes, Markiplier. He was the one YouTuber that I watched who kind of, made me figure out that there's more you can do upon, or just beyond being bland on YouTube. Yes, you can make gameplay videos, you can do anything, but at the same time, you can, abuse a sense of humor over and over again. Not abusing a sense of humor to where, you do it so much to the point where it's boring, but he does things, that are just new over and over again. He's just that one guy who I don't find perfect, but he's that one who taught me how to look beyond being boring and all, because who wants to see that? And also, you can tell in a sudden change of my genre of YouTube videos where I went from gaming to this stuff, where I started making skits and spinning wooden rifles around and just being a nut. I felt like that would just turn eyes a little bit, and just to kind of push a sense of humor, and kind of get off of my comfort zone and just try something new with this channel. The fourth question, who is from my friend on Snapchat, Ashton Gump. What do you do for work, bitch? I feel like I've answered this question before many, many times to friends, not on YouTube videos, but in one video that I did tell about my life story that was going on. But I'll say it again. I work in an office. Yes, I do office work. Seems boring. Nobody wants to learn about that. What I do is just send stuff to clients over the internet. Through email, through Outlook, basically who are just seeking help to want to update their properties. I make a fair amount of money from it, but hey, I know better than to talk about my pay on YouTube. But yes, that's the one thing I do for work. It's kind of boring. Yes, I do get kind of tired of it. I don't focus as much because I'm just used to it, you know. Anyway, the fifth question, I think, is from my friend Kiwi Doll on Snapchat, who asks, what is your all-time favorite movie or series? I have to be blunt and just say the Spider-Man series. Yes, Spider-Man is my #1 favorite movie series, unobstructed. I watched it as a kid. I learned that pizza time is always the best time for pizza. Besides, I ordered some last night. It's sitting in my fridge. Domino's. How do you think of that? But yes, I felt Spider-Man was just more different for me to watch and just, you know, get used to as a guy just growing up. I like Spider-Man. I'm sorry. That's the truth. You're gonna have to deal with it. You're gonna have to run away and cry into a pillow. And just, if you don't like it, then shut up, freaking fool. Anyways, the sixth question, I think. What's something that you've always wanted to try to do, but haven't gotten the chance to do yet? I've always wanted to do international travel. Yes, visit places that I've never really even seen yet. Places that I've heard of, but haven't got to see in person, like site to site, basically. The one downside about international travel is that you have to apply for a passport, you have to do all this customs and stuff, all that normal stuff that you would do in a normal state-to-state flight in the US. But I feel like it's a bit longer wait on the plane and just doing all this processing stuff. It's pretty boring. Yes, sitting in the air for like 17 hours is pretty damaging to your soul. But yeah, international travel, man, like, that's what I like. Next question. What is your favorite childhood memory? My favorite childhood memory is when I first got my first dog. Her name is Princess. Yes, she's one of the dogs that you always hear barking in my videos back in like 2014. And I'll even put a picture of her up right now. Beep! There it is. Yes, she's a Shih Tzu poodle. I got her in 2008, which is roughly 11 years ago. She's a pain in the ass, yeah, but she makes me some cash. I'm kidding. I'm not quoting SML. No. Just no.
It's a pain in my ass, but it makes me some cash.
But yes, I love her. I love her to death. She's like my heart and soul. The first thing I do when I come home from work is just give her a hug and just pet her all over. Anyways, next question. I feel like this is like a bit more personal question. No offense to the person who asked it, but I'll answer it anyway. Only because it's, you know, over now. I feel more comfortable talking about the things that I went through as they're not actually happening as I'm currently going through them, if that makes any sense. But anyways, this is the question. What is the longest relationship you've ever had, and why did you two break up? The longest relationship I've ever had. I'm not going to mention any names, but I will say the story. What happened was my friend, who I asked to prom, I was dating at the time. We dated for about 2 years, and prior to prom, we were hoping to make this relationship last for a while. But I feel like the one problem was when I asked her to prom, she agreed to go with me, and then afterwards she decided to like say, hey, we went to prom, but I feel like I should start ignoring you more. No, she didn't say that, but she started acting in a way as if she wanted to do that. But I said, okay, maybe she's gotten busier, maybe she has gotten like more friends to talk to besides just me, the freaking person you're dating. And yeah, but yes, we've dated for 2 years, and the reason we broke up was because I felt like it was a little bit of my fault for doing this, but I started to slightly question her actions where she decided to stray from me and go talk to the group of her friends instead. She responded with like a little bit of hate by like, why are you questioning me? Oh my god, leave me alone, I just want to hang out with my friends. And I'm like, whoa, hold on a second. What's going on? I thought we had a relationship. She said, I understand, but I've recently, made new friends. I want to take the time to know them and just take a break from our relationship for a while. So you're basically telling me because you've gotten a new group of friends that you want to put our relationship on a hold? Like, what's up with that? I said, just because prom is over, that just means you can do whatever you want? I felt like, in a way, I was used for prom. Sort of. But I feel like the more I talk about this, it makes me think even more about how it actually happened when I was going through it. Anyways, the next question. What's one animal you've always wanted to have as a pet? I've always wanted to have a mammoth as a pet. Yes, they're really small. You can fit them indoors. Like, they won't harm anything. They're not humongous or anything. Like, the thing is, mammoths are just, you can cuddle with them in bed. You can basically just do whatever you want. You can just fit them in your pocket, you know, sometimes. Next question, do you play any musical instruments? Yes, I played snare drum. I loved snare drum. It is the most fun instrument ever. Yes, I played it back when I was in high school. I was in a marching band, and I stopped because I got bored of it. Not too much to say about it. Yes, I still know how to play a little bit, but I said, I'm gonna take a break. I don't like it. But yes, I still love it. I know I said that I don't like it, but Jesus Christ, where am I going with this? Like, why am I even making this video? The next question is, who is your best friend? I feel like I have more than just one best friend. I have multiple friends that I talk to occasionally during the weeks when I work, when I come home, but I'll provide the list right now. First one is Chris Igor. I wouldn't really call him a friend, more like a cousin, but I associate with him on YouTube, so I guess I would consider him as a friend too. Next is Cedarcord. Next is Cramchi. Next is my friend Ethan on Skype, who also asked me questions. I'm not sure if I should provide a, link to the channel or not. I don't know, just to be on the safe side. I have friends who prefer not to have their channels shared, if you know what I mean. But again, that's just to be on the safe side. And also my friend Ryan, who's also in my group, that I also talk to occasionally. I actually used to talk to him every day back in like 2017. But what happened was he got a job at Starbucks, and he's like, I want to try something different. And I'm like, that's great. And also my friend, Multigame Master 1, who I submitted a abundance of bits to last night just to trigger some bits alerts, to like trigger screamos and mess with them on a stream while he was streaming Luigi's Mansion.
So far I'm on a roll and catching boosts. Ruby. For fudge sakes! That scared the crap out of me. LittleSah Plays, that was definitely you. Thank you so much for the 200 bits, by the way. You triggered the same alert that we already unlocked, so we're still at 3 of 10 Halloween alerts. Remember, guys, that I do have a special thank you gift plan.
Multi, if you're watching this video, I'm really sorry about how the way I, kind of attacked you with a freaking screamo on your freaking stream. I don't know. But as a result, you can feel free to dislike every single one of my videos that I upload to YouTube. And the addition to the question is, how long have you guys known each other? I'm going to change that from how long have you two known each other to how long have you guys known each other. I knew Multigame Master 1 since 2013. Yes, 6 years. I knew Cramchi since late 2016, I believe. I knew Cedarcord since mid-2013. We met in May in a Skype call. I knew Ethan and Ryan since 2015, since I kind of met them in the middle of a cycle of drama. I wouldn't see the need to bring up drama, but that's kind of how we met. The next question is, if you could, which fast food restaurant or company would you get rid of forever? I feel like I've always wanted to answer this question. The one fast food company or restaurant that I've wanted to always get rid of forever is Dairy Queen. I'm sorry. For the Dairy Queen fans, I really, regret saying this to you, but Dairy Queen just doesn't reach my interests. I feel like their food it's alright, but I feel like the ice cream and the Frosties are like more better than any of the other food that they sell. I feel like it's a really screwed up thing to say in a video about a food company, but that's my opinion. If I can get rid of Dairy Queen, I would get rid of it forever. And just steal the ice cream and the Frosties. Because, once again, what do you see that I put in at the beginning of every intro on my freaking channel? Like, freaking put Frosty all over the place. Freaking in my Uncharted video as well. Last time we made it all the way to this area. And, whoops. I need to do something important here. Ready? Oh, nice soda. I'm gonna take a sip real fast. Frosty. But yes, that's my opinion, and you're not going to change that. Second to last question, what was the last TV show you've ever watched? The last TV show I've watched was The Office. The Office US. I'm pretty sure you can already tell why, because where do I work? I work in an office. What do I watch to, remind myself that people go through the same thing? I watch The Office. I'm not the #1 Office fan, but I do watch a little bit of, episodes over and over just to, get myself a laugh. But yes, it's The Office. Last question. What's one thing on your bucket list? I feel like this is the hardest question. Yes, I did save the hardest question for last. I feel like the one thing that's on my bucket list is to go skydiving. I've never tried it. I've seen it in Drake and Josh, but most people in the comments are going to say, Alex, where the frick do you want to go skydiving? That's dangerous. You're going to break your frickin' hips. I'd be like, just because you watch Drake and Josh and you watch frickin' Josh Peck just touch Drake Bell's butt doesn't mean it's any dangerous. You could look at all the other YouTubers that do it, and they're still alive and they're still frickin' uploading and shit. But yeah, that is my first Q&A video that I've ever done on this channel. If you want, please let me know in the comments if you want me to do even more of these videos. Yeah, I'm going to be working on a new series. I'm not revealing it yet, but it's still under development on my channel. So stay tuned for more videos, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, peace out, bye. Later.